Hello, this is Bob the astronomer. Right now I'm just hand holding my little digital camera on a little patch of snow that's just melting in my backyard. And this is Bob the astronomer. I'm holding my camera on a little patch of snow in the backyard that's just melting. And as you can see, right next to the snow on, I think it's March 11th today, there's a little patch of Arctic crocuses that bloom in my backyard every year around this time. And tomorrow we're expecting approximately between 9 and 14 inches of heavy snow with cold and blowing winds, lots of snowdrifts and stuff. And these little flowers bloom every year, right sometime usually between about near the last part of February and sometime in March. So this year we're having just a few warm days before the snow strikes. And here they are. I'm just going to get a little closer to them. I'm actually not zooming the camera right now. I'm just moving the camera a little closer to the plants themselves. You can get a fairly close look at these things in real time. I'll just maneuver around a little bit to get as close as I can. These little flowers are approximately, at most, an inch across one side to the other. About 2.5 centimeters, about 25 millimeters. They're just slightly overexposed in the video because the sun is really striking them now. But at least you're getting a close-up view of the things. Right now my camera is about 8 inches away from them. I maybe should try the zoom lens, but I think it's just good enough just by... I'm shaking around talking and trying to hold the camera, so it's probably better not to use a zoom. The zoom is out a little bit, but not too much. That is a beautiful sight right there. That is really nice. Well, I think I'll go back to the regular... right now I'm just withdrawing the camera from the area. Just moving it back away from them. Right now I'm about 12 inches away from them. And I want to show you the flowers as they're related to the edge of the snow. This is really amazing to me to see these every year. A friend of mine, he died in 1999 of arthritis and diabetes. And about a year or two before he died, he gave me a little group of these out of his backyard, and now they're gradually spreading throughout the whole yard. It'll take many years to get them throughout the yard, but they cover a reasonably large area of the yard now. It's fun to have them up in my sort of semi-wild backyard each year coming up. I'll get a slightly different angle at them. You can see the massive amount of snow that's still around. Right now I'm about 3 feet away from them, maybe, yeah, about 3 feet I guess, about 1 meter away from these things. So I thought you'd like to see this. It's very interesting. I'm an astronomer, but I'm gradually sort of changing into a gardener. I'm not so sure whether that's a good idea or not. I guess it's okay. My mother was a gardener, but she lived to be 96 years old. So right now I've got a ways to go yet, but I'm getting fairly old. I consider myself to be old right now, but not too old. This oldness is creeping up on me slowly, but certainly. So I think I have already achieved oldness to a certain extent. I guess that's the best way to describe it. So anyway, here it goes. I think I'll cut this off now. I've talked enough. I think you've given you a good chance to look at these things. Right now I'm just going to do a quick panoramic shot while the thing is still running to show you that there's another little patch of them that are not quite out yet right here. I don't know whether you can see them in the video or not, but there's a little group of flowers right there that are just on the verge of coming out. So it's hard to see the color because with the video I can't adjust the exposure like I can with the still camera. So anyway, I thought you'd like to see these. I'll hold this little less with a little less motion going around so you could see them. Just maneuver the camera a little better. There they are. These are just sort of in semi-bud. They're just starting to come out now. And you can see the snow melting around them here and there. And then these are the ones that are out the most spectacularly right now. So I'll just give you one last look at the things. There they go. That's a nicely framed shot right there with the snow melting and the flowers visible. So they're in full sunlight right now in the morning. It's approximately 11:30 a.m. right now. The sun is striking them pretty good. Pretty nicely, I guess. So anyway, there they are. I'll try and hold the camera very steadily for a minute. It's hard to do, because I'm I'm old. So there it goes. Well, I guess I'll cut it off right now after you've had this interesting